Yo soy Andrea Calle del Octágono y estamos aquí en Vegas desde la UFC 146 y me encontré a Mike Dolce, que es el creador de la dieta de Dolce Diet. Well, Mike, your diet has created a lot of results for many fighters. Do you pinpoint, is every diet different for each fighter, or how does your diet work?
The principles of the diet are exactly the same for everybody, whether it's Vitor Belfort or my grandmother. The principles are the same, but the daily application changes just a little bit based on your background, your health history, what your goals are, where you are today, and then where we want to go. So we build a plan to get you there, but the principles never change.
Okay, we know you work with Thiago Pitbull, with Bigfoot Silva. There's so many fighters right now that actually work with you. How do you, because I also heard that you actually spend time, like before the fight, being with the fighter and trying to get them to the optimum level. How does that training camp, or how does it work?
It's very, very hard, very busy. There's actually 4 of me traveling around the world. That makes it easy. Now, really, I schedule my time very specifically. I'm very structured, very organized, and an athlete chooses to bring me in, and I work with that athlete in their home, let's say, like Chelson or Vitor, which we do. Thiago Alves, who I do a whole camp with him, and then the other athletes I work with from a distance. Constant emails and text messages and phone calls, and Skyping and video conferencing. It's I speak with their wives and their families, and it's a very inclusive process. It's still evolving.
Okay, let's say if it's any regular person that would like to, do the Dolce diet, how would they actually, follow the steps? So how can they get in touch with you, or how can they make them their own diet?
Okay, well, the best thing, I have a book out, and it's a #1 bestseller. And that's the best way to start with. Read the book, and all the information in the book it's like having a conversation with me for a week. I tell you everything. I start with my own life as a little boy, and I bring you all the way up to working with the greatest athletes in the world, and recipes and workout plans and meal plans and grocery lists. I tell you everything you need to do in the book. So from past that, the best way to get in touch with me is Twitter, is @TheDolceDiet. Every Sunday I do a Q&A, and last Sunday I think I answered 800 questions. Any question that comes in on Sunday, I answer. That's the best way. So it's free advice, and I love to do that. I'm very accessible. I try.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate your time, and everybody that wants to know more about the Dolce diet. So he said Twitter. Also, you have right here, dolcediet.com, and they can always contact us at eloctagono.com, and we'll give you all the info so you can get in touch with Mike.
Visit El Octágono for all the latest in MMA, news, fight results, interviews, live event coverage, podcast, and video capsules. All this and much more in Spanish. Find all your MMA needs here inside El Octágono, the #1 source dedicated 100% to MMA in Spanish. eloctagono.com